by the way, the person that reaped the most money from that night, from that brother of the king of Kazakhstan, is in seat number 7 right there.
Was it David Chan?
Yeah.
How much did he win?
I mean, I would imagine at least 15,000, 15 or 20,000 maybe. I don't know for sure.
In a normal
5-10 game, yeah.
Pretty sick payday for him. But that's one of the reasons why, as a poker player, especially if you're aspiring to be professional, you really need to learn every game, because you never know when an opportunity will come. And wouldn't it suck if you didn't know how to play the game that the fish knew how to play? And by the way, if you have no experience in a game and a really big fish sits down and plays, unless you are just an amazing poker player and you know what I mean, you're going to be an underdog, because the problem is you're going to play against 5 or 6 other players that are in the game that probably know how to play that game. So even though you might be better than the one spot,
100.
You're probably taking the worst of it.
Clemens and Harry here again. Clemens bets with a 5, and Harry calls with a 5.
3 seats open.
Wow, this game is slowing down. And look at this. Harry has turn 2 pair. And it goes check, check. A 5 would be a very bad card. Wow, and it's a 5. Oh, the case 5.
Right, Clemens not much has gone Clemens' way today. Remember, he already got stacked once. Well, he didn't get stacked, but he bought in for another 5,000.
And Harry checked it to him. He's going to go for the check raise.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I think he might put his opponent on a diamond draw, or a straight draw. And if you put your opponent on one of those hands, maybe you induce a bluff by checking.
And how many of these spots are Clemens going to get in tonight? He's going to be pulling his hair out of his head.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Harry has not been quite as active today as he normally is, and I don't know if Clemens knows him. So when Harry check raises, I think it's a fairly easy fold.
Clemens hasn't even seen that Harry's check raised to me.
Raise total of 12.
Let's stay on Clemens here.
Now, Clemens can't beat a straight. His hand is just a bluff catcher. I can't imagine Harry ever doing this with a worse value hand, really.
And he tells everybody I have trips. But I think Clemens is a pretty good player, and this big bet by Harry, we know Harry can bluff. I don't know if Clemens knows that, though.
Looks like he's just going to, you know what, he's going to be like, I've folded too many hands here tonight.
Maybe. That could be the case.
Yeah, thanks for that, Brian. Picture-in-picture there. You can see Harry somewhat stoic.
I like the word stoic. It's a good word.
It's one of these things that you sometimes level yourself into, Dave. Like, you value bet the river, and then the guy check raises, and you're like, whoa. Is he trying to pick up on my small value? But the thing is, though, Clemens bet like 300. He bet pretty big at the end. I mean, if he had bet like 100 into a $400 pot, and then a guy check raised,
he calls.
Yeah.
Clemens makes the call, and I got to tell you, I think Harry should thank David Chan for this call. I think David Chan beating on Clemens all day made this call. I don't know if Clemens makes the call or not. Who knows? But 5-4 is never more than a bluff catcher.
You raise 9 on top. So
we know that, and I don't know if 3 hours earlier Clemens makes this call.